Well, hello there, Sagittarius. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your April 2025 Tarot reading. So let's jump into it. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. Starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities and watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Okay, so the message popping out, allowing yourself after perhaps a very long time, especially, I know we keep saying it, but it's since 2008 when Pluto went into Capricorn. It has now finally moved into Aquarius, but while it was in Capricorn, so from 2008 until really this year, just about a month ago, you may have felt like you didn't have a lot of opportunities, new opportunities in your career, in life in general, in relationships. It's kind of like you were held back, okay? And that was the energies of Pluto being in Capricorn. But now we have moved into Pluto in Aquarius, and it will be in this transit for the next 20 years. So Sagittarius, it's kind of like all of these new infinite opportunities are coming onto your path. And this is a little bit of spirit saying, okay, don't jump at the first opportunity, right? It's kind of like allow yourself to be a little bit more discerning, because sometimes after a long transit like that, a feeling like, okay, I was only able to take scraps, right? There wasn't a lot of new, or there weren't exciting opportunities. You were just happy if any opportunity came onto your path. Well, all of a sudden, with new opportunities being infinite, it says infinite possibilities, right? It's kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's kind of like allowing yourself to say, okay, it's kind of like, a child in a candy store. It's kind of like maybe before you weren't allowed in the store, or if you were allowed in the store, your parents said you could only have one piece of candy, right? And you were like, oh my gosh, everybody else gets to choose all of these different candies. And your parents say, no, you can only have from this little case over here. And you're like, but look at all those people, they're eating all that delicious candy. And your parents were like, no, you can only have one of these, right? And now all of a sudden with Pluto and Aquarius, it's kind of like you won some type of lottery, and all of a sudden you're allowed to go into the candy store, and you can choose from anything in the candy store, right? And you don't only have to have one. You can have as much as you want, right? But it's kind of like allowing yourself to recognize that when we scatter our energy, when we try to take on too much, when we gorge on the candy, right, we're going to have a stomach ache. So it's allowing yourself to be a little bit more discerning. Where do you want to put your time and energy and resources? Yes, because look at this. You have gone through a major transformation, right? And it's about allowing yourself to sit back and be a little bit more discerning. They're saying play hard to get, right? It's not necessarily playing hard to get, but it's kind of like allowing yourself to say, maybe before, if an opportunity came onto your path, relationship, job, whatever, you would pounce on it, okay? Because you were so excited to have something new, you would pounce on it, and then maybe you kind of entered that relationship or situation with a little bit of a desperation energy, okay? Not that you meant to have that, but it was a little bit like, oh my goodness, I finally have something new coming onto my path, right? This is a little bit of allowing yourself to say, what is it I really and truly want? And is this new opportunity? Because remember, infinite possibilities. So you're not just going to receive one job offer, right? You're going to have several job offers. This is not a one possibility for a relationship, but several possibilities are coming onto your path. So it's allowing yourself to say, well, if this isn't necessarily the right fit of a job or a relationship or a situation for me, I'm willing to wait, because you're believing, you're understanding, okay, that the energies have changed and that you have so much to offer that you're going to wait. You're going to sit and wait for the right situation for yourself. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is allowing you, look at this. This is allowing you to get out of this cage of self-doubt that the Pluto and Capricorn energy did, okay? It confined you, right? And I'm a Gemini. We're opposite signs, but we had the same type of a transit experience, okay? Because your energy and my energy are very similar, right? Being opposite signs. And that Pluto in Capricorn energy made us feel like we're not worthy of infinite possibilities, that we were trapped. We only could choose from a few opportunities, and we were lucky to get them, right? That is the energy of the past. Look, you transited into a new world. You have the transformation card. That transit of the Pluto in Capricorn energy has helped us to understand, as difficult as it was, it helped us to really and truly understand our worth, right? And allowing ourselves to recognize how we may, perhaps before Pluto in Capricorn, things may have come more easily to you, right? And then it was kind of like understanding, oh yeah, I can have all the candy I want, or, not taking good care of the candy, right? Not wrapping it up and putting it in the case and keeping it safe, just letting it lay around or something. Because here is the energy of gratitude, of allowing yourself to be grateful for people and situations that want to come onto your path. And yet at the same time, discerning, because you now understand your worth. You now understand, I don't have to make myself small in order to fit in. I don't have to take scraps. I can, you have learned, right, that it's time to let go of any limiting beliefs that have held you back from what it is, look at this, that you are wanting to manifest in love, in loving yourself, in going in new directions. It's truly like the infinite possibilities are coming onto your path. But this is Spirit once again saying, okay, wait a minute, because you have the Ace of Wands here, right? Lots of opportunities, communication, people wanting you on their path, wanting to be a part of your world. But Spirit is saying, hold on a second, take a minute, take a hot minute, lie back, ask yourself, is these new possibilities, are these new relationships, new situations, are they helping me to build, right, something new that I'm wanting in the future? Are they part of that path? Are they going to be in alignment with what I want for myself in the future? Or am I just allowing myself to jump into something because it just feels good to have something new on my path, right? So it's really allowing yourself to understand that what you want now, because of the Pluto in Capricorn energy, you have transformed what it is that you really and truly want for yourself. You're no longer allowing yourself to go towards things on a whim. Not that you're necessarily that way, but there's this energy of being a little bit more discerning, a little bit more grateful for what does come onto your path, and also being more discerning about what it is that you want to create in the future for yourself. This is taking time out to really decide, what is it I want in the future? Allowing yourself to have a plan, a vision of what you want a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, because Pluto in Aquarius is a 20-year transit. Asking yourself, what do I want for myself in 20 years? And then as these new opportunities come onto your path, asking yourself, really allowing yourself some time to think, is this going to be in alignment with what I'm trying to build for myself in the future? This is the building blocks, is really about building a strong foundation for what you want in the future, and not allowing yourself to fall prey of taking action on things just because they feel good. Okay, it's a little bit about allowing yourself not to fall prey for instant gratification, right? Just the excitement. And I know I'm in the same boat. It's kind of like, oh my goodness, new things, new paths are opening up for me. I'm so excited. I want to jump into them, right? But it's allowing yourself to say, is this only going to lead me, okay, astray? Is this going to kind of like deter me, distract me from what it is that I really and truly want as I move forward on my path? And that is the advice here, right? It's about being grateful for the opportunities. You know, it's kind of like if somebody, you go to somebody's house for dinner or something like that, and maybe it's a sit down at dinner and you're all at the table, right? And then somebody says, oh, Sagittarius, would you like green peas? I don't know why they're saying green peas. Would you like some peas, right? Now, if you don't want peas, you don't say something like, no, I don't like peas, right? Or, like make a face or whatever. It's just kind of like, right? You probably learn to be grateful that you're being offered peas, even if you do not want the peas, even if you're taking time out to decide that you don't want the peas, right? It's kind of like saying, no, thank you, but I really appreciate the offer, right? That is the energy as you go forward, because here's the thing is that allowing yourself to say, no, thank you, I really appreciate the offer, right? The offer to go out, the offer for a job, whatever. If it's really not something that you want to put your time, your energy, your resources in, still being grateful for the offer. And that is what will help to continue to bring in new possibilities. Allowing yourself to be grateful for some opportunity that even if you're not going to take it, being grateful and even saying to that person or that situation, thank you, I really appreciate the offer. It just doesn't work for me, right? It's allowing yourself to say that, but then it's also saying to the universe, thank you for that offer, and it's just not yet the right fit for me. Right. And being grateful for it, though, at the same time, it helps to allow you to drop the burdens of feeling like I have to take whatever comes onto my path, and also understanding that the right opportunity will come at the right time. Right. So it's allowing yourself to say no to those things that really and truly aren't in alignment with what you are wanting to build in the future. And yet at the same time, being grateful. If you went to somebody's house for dinner, right? And they said, would you like some peas? And you were, ugh, I hate peas, right? Do you think you'd be asked back for dinner? Probably not, right? Unless for some reason, they have no choice, your family or whatever. It's allowing yourself to say that the way we treat the offers that are coming in is important. It's important to be grateful, even if it's not an opportunity that's really a good fit for us at the time. Wow, Sagittarius, this is so exciting. All right, so let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. All right, let's see what we have here. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Okay, now I feel like part of this is allowing yourself to get in your heart space. This is about being in your heart space, about what it is that you want to build in the future. Okay, but I also feel like there's something here about allowing yourself to ask for help. Maybe in the 3D, but there's a strong energy of really allowing yourself to align to the universe, right? And having conversations with your spirit guides, your angels, right? The divine, about the types of opportunities that are going to fit what it is that you are wanting. So you're allowing yourself to use your skills of manifestation, but also keeping open that there are certain things that you feel you may need in order to acquire the bigger dream, right? So it could mean that maybe you want to start your own business, but you know nothing about running a business. Maybe you have a good idea. Maybe you're really good at something, but in order to really align yourself to being also successful in business, Perhaps there's some skills that you need to learn. This could be going back to school or taking some type of online course or partnering or finding a mentor that can help you as far as building a business, right? And I feel like there's something here about allowing yourself to ask the universe for help. And you know what, Sag, there's an energy here of feeling like maybe you can't trust the universe because of the Pluto and Capricorn energy, right? Like your prayers were answered during that time. The opportunities didn't come. So there's almost a little bit of an energy of shutting down and asking the universe, trusting the universe, trusting the divine to bring you what it is that you may need in order to have the success that you are wanting as you move forward. There's something here about allowing yourself to maybe journal about this. How are you grateful for what did occur during the Pluto and Capricorn time? So from 2008 until this year, you've probably gone through some very difficult times. Allowing yourself to see the blessing of those difficult times, what you learned about yourself, and allowing yourself to even write a thank you note to the universe for the lessons that you have learned and understanding, okay, those lessons are going to help me to build and be more successful as I move forward, right? There's a strong energy of being grateful, even grateful for the things that didn't work out the way that you wanted them to, because there's always a silver lining to every dark cloud. And the sooner that you can allow yourself to move into that energy of gratitude, right? The sooner you can drop this burden. It's almost like you're trying to carry on some of the dark thoughts, the fears of the past 15, 16 years, okay, into this new future, into this new chapter. And that's what, Spirit is saying, is just kind of like allowing yourself to see the silver lining of the burdens of the past, what they have helped you to instill in yourself, maybe a sense of perseverance, resilience, right? A sense of gratitude for what you do have, perhaps not squandering, right? Or wasting as much because you went through a period of lack, right? And allowing yourself to really and truly, oh, that is so interesting. Okay, so that ties in with the green peas. I was so fortunate to grow up. My grandmother lived with us when I was a child, well, until I was an adult, right? Until she passed. And she truly was an earth angel, but she had raised 8 children during the Depression. And one of the things is that she would not throw out, we would eat dinner, and if there were 3 little green peas, that's where the peas come in, green peas, okay, she would put them in a little dish and cover them up so lovingly and put them into the refrigerator. And I remember saying to her one time, Grandma, it's only 3 peas. Like, why are you saving 3 peas? And she was like, when you've gone through a time when you weren't sure where the next meal was coming from, she's like, you're grateful for 3 peas and you'll take good care of them. And that is perhaps something that you have learned. Okay. So allowing yourself not to focus on how difficult that transit was, and it was, but understanding that it did help you to transform and to appreciate the people, the situations, the relationships, the green peas that are coming into your life. Yeah. And allowing yourself to really, it could have been, I know for me, we're very similar. I would say that transit was somewhat humbling. It wasn't somewhat, it definitely was. It was humbling, right? And allowing yourself to recognize how grateful you are for what you have now, and definitely for what is on its way. Wow, powerful energy there. Yes, I would really recommend going and journaling and just being like, pour your soul out onto the paper, thanking the universe for everything that you have, everything that you want to experience, right? And that you know is on its way, even if it's not showing up in the 3D yet. Being grateful for all of the silver linings from the difficulties that you've encountered, because there's opportunities come. And the more gratitude you can have for what you have experienced, what you have now, and for the new opportunities coming onto your path, the quicker they come and the bigger they are. Wow, powerful. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really does help to get my message out to more people. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.